Welcome to Peel.CAD Pro. Here's a step-by-step guide to get you started with our new software for reverse engineering. On the home page, click on the Scan to CAD option and browse to import an STL file. Once you enter the module, you'll see new toolbars that can be collapsed, expanded, and docked. The first thing we want to do is create an alignment by generating entities. As in Peel.CAD, you can easily extract information from the mesh like creating plane and cylinders. The new module includes a tool called Quick Entities, which generates mesh segmentation and allows you to create cylinders, spheres, cones and planes with just one click. Once all the entities are created, you can collapse the toolbar and proceed with the alignment, which is crucial for the success of any reverse engineering project. Afterward, you can hide any unnecessary elements and begin the design process. We'll begin by using the Create Sketch button in the modeling toolbar. This allows you to generate a cross-section by choosing a base plane. You can best fit a plane on the mesh by holding the Control key and ensuring it is parallel to your alignment using the Constraint to Nearest Axis checkbox. You can also select one of the alignment planes, as we'll do here, and drag it to ensure the correct location. Once the cross-section is confirmed, it will turn green, and you'll have access to the Sketching toolbar, where you can use various 2D tools to recreate the desired section. For this example, we'll focus on the outer contour and begin by drawing lines. You can snap directly to the cross-section and create lines point by point, or hold the Control key to best fit them directly on the cross-section. You can also make multiple selections to ensure all lines are best fitted correctly. Next, we'll use the Corner Trim tool to connect all the segments. While you can click each segment individually, it's much quicker to use the Wire Selection tools and hold the Control key to connect the segments. Once the profile is closed, it will turn darker, indicating that it's ready to extrude. The next step in this example is to create best fit circles. Once again, hold the Control key for easier 2D data extraction. If you want to add constraints to any 2D entities, simply click on them to see the options in the left panel table. You can also perform multi-selections by holding the Shift button or the Control key for rectangle selection. I definitely recommend using the Create Constraints tool, as it is excellent for setting constraints more easily. You can switch from one constraint to another and create constraints quickly using wire selection. As you can see, you can fix lines, set tangency between circles and lines, and set 3 circles of equal dimension much faster than clicking them one by one. Afterward, you can readjust your design to be as close as possible to the mesh. Then, use the Trim tool to delete unwanted sections. Once again, I find it really handy to use the wire selection for quick selection in this case. You can also set dimensions easily by using the Smart Dimension tool. Simply click on a 2D entity and set the desired value. It's also worth mentioning that all display settings for sketching are located at the bottom of the screen, such as unlocking the 2D view or removing the grid lines. Once the sketch is created, select Extrude or Revolve to create a solid from the closed profile. You can use the Control key to select a vertex from the mesh to set the extrusion length, drag the arrow, or simply enter a numerical value. To validate your design, you can use the Compare CAD to Mesh tool for a colored deviation analysis to ensure your solid matches the STL file. You can preset the color scale if needed and view real-time values while moving around the object. Another useful option for modeling is the ability to turn 3D entities into surfaces or solids. In this example, we create a cylinder and ensure its orientation is parallel to the Z-axis. Then, we set the desired length and round the diameter to the extraction value. Once all the parameters are as wanted, check the Create Solid box to turn it directly into a solid. You can then repeat the operation with other similar entities, as the software will remember the settings. It's then possible to use the Boolean Operations tool to combine or, in this case, subtract the 3 cylinders as solid bodies from the first extrusion. You can see the timeline of your design building in the navigation tree on the left, as well as at the bottom of the screen. Here you can navigate, roll back, add, move, or edit operations and see the updated results. For SolidWorks users, it is possible to transfer the entire timeline, making every sketch and operation seamlessly transferred and fully editable, just as if it had been created directly within SolidWorks. The key difference here is the power of the mesh extraction tools, which help to achieve accurate results faster and more efficiently with Peel.CAD Pro. If you don't have SolidWorks, no worries. You can still export your CAD model design as an IGES or STEP files. Additionally, You can import CAD models if you want to modify them using Peel.CAD Pro software. I hope you enjoy the video and this new Peel.CAD Pro software. If you're interested in learning more about this new reverse engineering solution, visit our website at peel-3d.com. Thank you.